Alright, the next match that we're going to talk about and get in depth with is actually not Triple H and Brock Lesnar. I'm going to leave that exactly where it should be, which is later on. Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho. This is one of the few times that I can say leading into SummerSlam that the WWE is doing absolutely everything right with the build-up of a match. Everything. They're getting the crowd behind Jericho. They're getting major heel heat on Ziggler. He had Roddy Piper involved last night. You have you have Dolph Ziggler interfering in Jericho's matches. You have Jericho coming out to commentate Ziggler's matches, wearing Ziggler's shirt. You have the tout war thing going on, which me personally, I think that's just filler. But they're doing everything right in this match, and this match is going to go one of two ways, and it's just like I said about Rey Mysterio and Miz. These guys, both of them, have the ability to steal the show on any given night. They've done it. We've watched them both do it. The difference is they built this up. Unlike Miz and Mysterio, where they just do it on the card at the last second. But this match, they've been building it up for actually quite a while now. And Dolph Ziggler getting in Jericho's face. I think you've lost your touch. I think you can't win the big one anymore. I won my Money in the Bank match. You didn't. When's the last time you won a major match? Jericho enters him with a code breaker. This past week on SmackDown, Jericho comes out on the highlight reel and announces that maybe he has been losing his touch a little bit. Maybe he hasn't been focusing quite like he should be. And he announces that the old Y2J is back. They've been building this like magic. This is pure gold in the works. The build-up has been pure gold, and the match itself is going to be pure gold with a diamond right in the fucking center. This match, even though it's not for the title, I'm telling you, this match will steal the show. As far as entertaining matches, as far as keeping you on the edge of your seat and not knowing what the fuck is going to happen and keeping you interested for the entire match, this match right here is going to steal the show. Punk show Cena is going to be good. Miz and Mysterio, even though they didn't build it up, is probably going to be good. There's going to be a lot taken away from it because a lot of people don't give a shit because they didn't build it up. But this match right here, I've been saying for a long time now, even before this feud started, get Jericho and Ziggler in a feud, because I see a lot of Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler. I see Dolph Ziggler as a young Chris Jericho. I really do. And I have since the moment he came in. Here's a guy, he knows the ropes, he knows his way around the ring. He can cut a promo, he can wrestle. And then you have the other guy, Chris Jericho, Y2J. He's been here since 1999, 13 years. This past week was 13 years in the WWE, from August 9th, 1999. His debut when he cut that promo with The Rock. I can't wait for this match because one of two things is going to happen. One of two things is going to happen. Either Dolph Ziggler is going to win, which is going to absolutely skyrocket Ziggler's career. It's going to put him up in the fucking clouds. Which, wouldn't be a bad idea. Or Jericho is going to win. He's going to say, I haven't lost my touch. And he's going to say, I can win the big one because I just beat you. And the thing about this match is the same thing I said about the triple threat. I don't want any interference. This is a match right here that I can tell you right now, this is going to be the match of the night. Before watching SummerSlam, I can tell you this is going to be the match of the night. It has all of the right ingredients to steal the show. It has all the right ingredients to steal the spotlight. If you do something stupid like WWE tends to do and throw interference in there, it's not going to be good. But one thing I will say is this. Either way it goes, Jericho, he's had one hell of a career. Ziggler has had one hell of a career thus far. He has been the world champion before. A lot of people like to say, well, Ziggler's never been a champion, because a lot of people don't remember Ziggler ever being champion, but he was champion for a very, very short time. And of course there was controversy around it and all of this, but no matter how you slice it, Ziggler is a former world champion, and deservedly so in my opinion. Jericho, a record 9-time Intercontinental Champion. He has held the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, first ever undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world. Defeated The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin in the same night. So like I said, this match has all of the ingredients for an epic. The one thing I have to say is, please, WWE, please do this right. You've been doing good for the most part. You kind of fucked up on the whole Miz Mysterio situation, but other than a few fuck-ups here and there, y'all have been doing pretty good, so please do this right. You've been building it up like gold. Don't do what happens sometimes and have a golden build-up and everybody's looking forward to it, and then it just ends up being a shit match. And I know that won't happen because of the two guys involved, Dolph Ziggler, Chris Jericho. I don't think they could put on a shit match if they wanted to. It should be very good. I think I'm going to have to go with Jericho on this one. Jericho is nearing the end of his career. He has said that he would like to eventually be able to be a full-time band member of Fozzy, which, I mean, he is, but their tour dates is kind of worked around what Jericho does, and they can only really go out and he can only really go out and do stuff with them when he's not in the ring. So Jericho's nearing the end of his career, and that's really why I think that Jericho needs to win this match, because Jericho needs this match more than Ziggler needs this match, and that might not make sense to some of you, but I'm going to explain to you why. Jericho needs this match more than Ziggler needs this match, because, like I said, Jericho is near the end of his career. Ziggler has his whole career ahead of him, and even if he doesn't win, people are going to say, Ziggler went out there and he stole the show with Jericho. He went out there and he stole the show. He had a match of the year with Y2J. We all know how great this is going to be. We all know how epic this is going to be. But like I said, at the end of the day, I think I have to give it to Jericho, because Jericho needs this match a little bit more. He needs that final post in his legacy, in order to cement his legacy. And this, I think, once Jericho beats Ziggler, maybe they will throw Jericho back into the title picture again. I would like to see Jericho as either world champion or WWE champion one more time before he retires. Another match that I would like to see, Jericho and CM Punk. That match would be probably almost as golden as Jericho Ziggler is going to be. But that's all future stuff. We'll have to wait and see how this whole thing plays out. But as far as SummerSlam goes, Jericho and Ziggler is going to be an epic battle. And this is one of the times I can honestly say WWE has done everything right in this situation. The build-up has been perfect. And looking forward to the match. I can't think of anything that's going to make me not want to watch this match. I can't think of anything that has taken my interest off of this match. Everything that Ziggler and Jericho has done has gotten me more and more interested in this match, which is the way it should be. That's how you're supposed to build a feud. That's how you're supposed to build a match. That's how you're supposed to build a rivalry. Jericho Ziggler is probably one of the best rivalries in recent years. But we will have to wait and see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and lock in Jericho defeating Dolph Ziggler, either by way of a code breaker or something that would probably be even better than the code breaker is the Walls of Jericho, because then he has it on Ziggler. Well, I didn't just beat you with a code breaker. I didn't just knock you out and pick up a pinfall. I made you tap out. I made you give up. I made you quit. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but I'm taking Jericho over Ziggler, but don't take anything away from Ziggler either. This is going to be one hell of a matchup, and if Ziggler does end up winning this match, I won't have any complaints, because Ziggler needs this match in his own right, but I think that Jericho at this point in time needs this match just a little bit more than Ziggler does. But we're going to watch it, we're going to see what happens, but Jericho over Ziggler, that's my pick. Be sure and comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.